certain people allow me to, like, not
Waver.
allow me, make me weak. Because I feel like it's people who are closest to me that know me very well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I'm one way, and then they'll be like, girl, no, you be doing X, Y. And I'll be like, do I really be doing?
Mm-hmm.
And I start to question myself when I know, like, no, you did that in response to X, Y, and Z. It's
Mm-hmm.
not like you do that all the, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, it was situational. It's not constant.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? But I allow it to go inward instead of just like, that's your opinion, that's your business.
So why do you allow it to go inward?
I think it's because it's the, like, these are the people that I cherish. My psychologist, well, not psychologist, my psychology teacher said to me one time, it was women's psychology, and she said, women have a problem giving the most sacred parts of them to the wrong people, and then they wonder why they hurt. There's some parts that you gotta keep to yourself, and you gotta know who you
Correct.
can give.
Who you can share yourself with. I agree.
And I agree. My problem is, it's the people that I feel like I'm showing myself to that are like telling me that I'm not that great of a person. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But then there's other people who I interact with that I feel like I'm very surface level with. And they're like, oh, we love you. You come, you're this, you're that. And I'm like, am I though? Because my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, do you know what I mean? They all said, but I feel like I gotta like.
When they tell you what they observe of you, is it that do they say that you're not that great of a person, or is it characteristic that they observe that you judge as not great characteristics?
I never thought about it like that. Because that's like, it might be just like I'm.
The way you're looking at it.
Yeah, like I feel like those are bad characters, and you're, do you know what I mean? Presenting them.
Because I think that really might be helpful. Because like sometimes we do exist in two versions, like who we think we are, and then who we are to other people. And I think the people that know you, you know, sometimes they will give constructive criticism. And I think it is good to put it through a filter and to understand. Because I've gotten constructive criticism from people too, and sometimes I can understand it. And other times I'm like, nah, that's kind of a stretch. You know what I mean? But I do think it's helpful to see why it's triggering you, or why you feel like it's bad. Like, where did the judgment of it's bad come from? Yeah. Because is it bad? It's probably not. And those characteristics are probably just who you are. Like if they say, oh, you're blatant, I don't know what they say, but if they say, oh, you straightforward, you don't have no filter, why is that bad? That's not bad. Like you express it. Like you express
it. As soon as something happens to you, we don't know how you're gonna react. But you do. I like.
Right, I'm pretty straightforward.
And like you said, I'm good with disclaimers. Like I'll let you know, like you gonna get what you give with me. You know what I mean?
So it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. I think what's helpful is to understand why it makes you feel like that. Yeah. Because sometimes that might be where we need to just create a little bit more space, you know, and take a deeper look. You know, and it's good that they said that, and it's good that you felt some type of way, because then you wouldn't have taken a deeper look. And there might be some judgments that you have about yourself, or some beliefs that you have about yourself. You know what I mean? That may not necessarily be true. That can be manifesting in aspects of your life, like, because like there's beliefs that, you know, sometimes we can have beliefs. I'm not good enough. Like I know my core belief that I am releasing and transmuting is not good enough, you know, not good enoughness. And so that like has reflected in like different aspects of my life. And I've really had to, there's been many a times in different aspects I had to stand up to the situation and assert like, no, I deserve this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
In a way to kind of like, that's healing in a way, to heal that core belief, you know what I'm saying? Or that wounded belief, I'll say. I'll call it a wounded belief. But if what they're saying lands on you like that, then like it's helpful to think, okay, well, why? Because did they really have a malicious intent? I'm sure they didn't. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure it came from a place of love.